Here we go.
Yo, what is up, everyone? Collector Joey here, back again with another episode of Cop or Drop. Hope everybody's having a good day today. We don't have a special guest today, so
it's a boys only night, man.
Yeah.
Let's go, man.
OG night. But hopefully it's going to be awesome. We do have a lot of things to talk about. But there are a few things that might go by pretty quick because, we've seen them before, but we just never really talked about them because we were off those couple of weeks, and the things that got announced while we're off released really quickly. So we have those things to talk about. We actually have an in-art figure to talk about today as well. That's going to be a fun one. But yeah, how are y'all doing today? Y'all doing good? Yeah,
I'm good, man. It's been a stressful week at work. I'm glad tomorrow's Friday. I'm not gonna lie.
All right,
I need a little break. We go to Costa Rica.
When is that? In a couple.
Nice.
Yeah, it's after next work week. So I'll be there for
like 2 weeks,
man. Yeah, I can't wait. So I'm kind of getting in that mental vacay mode right now.
Starting to check out.
Yeah, dude. I'm starting to itch, for that time away,
Yeah.
I feel like next week's gonna be the stressful week for me. I think after next week I can just completely relax. We still got a couple more weeks, but I'm kind of in that same position where I know next week marks the last kind of important event going on at work. So
yeah,
after that I feel like I can write those last 2.5 weeks off into summer, and then but I'm already ready, man. I'm already ready, but I need to stay locked in. Just 4 days, bro. By next Copper Drop I will be so free,
I know,
mentally.
Let's go, baby. Hey, have you and ECs, are you guys planning a trip?
Yeah, we're supposed to go on our honeymoon. I think we're gonna go to Playa del Carmen. So
I've never heard of
it. It's a nice little spot. I've seen blue water before. I've been to the Bahamas, and she hasn't. So I'm excited for her to see that.
Oh yeah, that's always cool to see that first reaction to that blue water.
Yeah, man. And even going from Florida to the Bahamas, there's a big difference in oh shoot. Yeah, dude, it's insane. It's so cool, man.
Every time I've gone, I've loved it.
I think you've seen Into the Blue. Have y'all seen Into the Blue with Paul Walker?
2000.
That movie made me want to go to blue water, bro. And it happened in the Bahamas, and I went there. So
they're ocean diving and stuff in that one, right? Isn't there a wreckage or something?
Yeah, they're looking for treasure.
Yeah,
that's a good movie.
Dude, it's been a long time since I've seen that.
Did you guys ever like the open water movies? Did you guys ever watch those?
Open water?
Open water?
Yeah. I think I've seen the first 2 or for sure 1.
I think there's 2.
Open water. Is that the one with Blake Lively or what?
I don't know. It's one where they forget the people, the divers. They go diving and then they forget a couple of them.
I don't think I saw that one.
Yeah. Oh, that has the pretty crazy ending. Yeah.
Yeah.
So. Okay, but the goat. What's the goat shark movie?
Oh, of course, Jaws.
Yeah,
Jaws. I don't know. I think I like the other one.
You say Deep Blue Sea?
Deep Blue Sea, bro. I think I like that one, man.
Look,
I
I think Jaws is number 1. That's classic OG. Deep Blue Sea's fun, man.
I remember
Jaws doesn't have that rewatchability for me, man. I can watch that movie one time, and I feel like Deep Blue Sea is because Deep Blue Sea is a summary of our 2000s movies, dude, right? With
Punisher.
Even though it was old, it was an older movie though. It was 1999, so it was right there. So it released on VHS is probably in 2000. But you know how those 2000 movies? I think we were talking about it today. You said Batman, a 2000s Batman, where he's fighting some sci-fi stuff. That's crazy that we didn't really get that.
Hey, so quick segue since you mentioned that. So I guess addressing the chat. So the other day I brought this up in our group chat. We're talking about Batman, and I don't know if I'm on an island with this one. I'm curious about getting a like. I don't know if anybody remembers like the 2004 animated Batman series, where like
the Batman.
Yeah, I forget what the actual title was, but like he actually had some humor to him. So like what I'm saying is, I kind of wish on the big screen we get somebody who like a Batman who's not as dark and brooding. You know, someone with a little bit more wit, like Alfred, some dry humor, who's charismatic, who we kind of see like that supernatural element of like his villains. Is like, you know, typically it's like crime bosses or something a bit more grounded than that.
That would have been cool. No. That would have been really cool.
There's gonna eventually be someone to do a different take on Batman besides the grunge kind of Batman.
Is that James Gunn, the Brave and the Bold?
That's what's gonna happen right there, bro.
That's what I'm thinking. I will say I think I like Batman when he has a Robin.
What about that one?
Yeah,
Kick-Ass Big Daddy. Y'all remember that one?
From Kick-Ass?
From Kick-Ass? Wasn't his name Big Daddy or something like that?
Nicolas Cage or what?
Yeah, that one. He was cool though.
He was cool. He went off on that the second scene where he went off or something.
The warehouse.
Yeah, that was dope.
Dude, Nicolas Cage probably has one of the craziest filmographies there is.
100%. He's got some good stuff. Like Gone in 60 Seconds was fire.
I just rewatched it a couple months back. I mean, that's why I bought my '67 Mustang. You know,
I need to go back to that. That was my first Mustang too. Not the 67, but it was gray like that. Named her Eleanor. Same reason, man. Same reason.
We'll get to saying hello to everybody before we get started talking about some figures. How about that?
How about that?
Also, while we talk about that, I'm gonna add this to the stage and make sure. I believe I got everybody on the list now in here. So here's all the channel members. These are the people that help so much to keep this live going. So I appreciate you guys so much. I'll keep y'all on the screen. And remember, if you do become a channel member, I will have your name at the end of every one of my videos as well. So keep that in mind. And we also do some giveaways as well. We did some last week, and that was really fun. People got their gift cards already, and today I sent out the Grievous, and it's on its way.
Way to go, Joey.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Chris, Miami Nemesis says, "Man, I'm watching Con Air right now."
Oh shoot! What?
Love Con Air.
That's crazy.
Con Air.
You have Cyrus the Virus in that one. You have Nicolas Cage with the accent. It's great.
Bro, got the long hair.
Yeah. Put the money down.
The muscle tee. He's in the muscle, right? In the muscle tee still. Yeah.
God dang, this thing's
huge.
Oh
Shit.
man, I'm always why is it so why is the name thing so big? I don't know.
But, what's up, Prince?
Because it's Prince, bro.
Right? Oh well. What's up, Prince? How are you doing? We met up with Prince a couple weeks ago. It was awesome time. Appreciate you, Prince, for being here.
You know, there's not many people to say they've had dinner with us, you know?
Right?
How cool is that?
I know, all of us together.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Hopefully by 2027 we'll have dinner with a lot of other people in Cali.
It's gonna be a big table right there, bro.
Oh, that's huge.
We might need a restaurant right there. Like
that whole restaurant.
Fucking venue.
Universal Key, what is up? Universal Key, always here saying hello. Thank you so much, my guy. Appreciate you. Valkyrie Magnus, of course, we had him on a couple episodes ago as well. Good evening, Joey, Carlos, and Austin. Thank you so much.
Valkyrie.
The goat around here. We got ECs in here as well. Thank you so much, ECs, for showing the support. Appreciate you. Here, Carlos saluted you real quick.
Fire in that picture.
All right, got the cut and everything. She's fresh cut.
I'm not gonna get one till Sunday. So
sunglasses.
I know. Damn.
Carlos is going 4 days without a cut. That's crazy.
That's wild.
That's insane. That's insane. I'm just out here struggling these days.
Austin, warming up the chat. Steve Bateman, a gift card winner of last week. He got his stuff, so appreciate you. He's not a huge collector, but he has bought the Hono Wolverine, and I think he's going to buy something else. Steve Bateman, if you're still here, let us know what you'd buy with that gift card that you got. We have 12-inch Moose Stream as well. What is up, 12-inch Moose Stream? Moose, our guy, awesome guy in the community, and another awesome channel member. Appreciate you, Moose, for always having that personality.
Moose can be like Beetlejuice and be like, the moose is loose, baby. You know?
Hey, we hung out with Moose too. We hung out with Moose.
We have Moose,
yeah. That was cool, man.
I think we didn't know each other as well back then, all of us, but we knew, 100%. That we were in the chats and everything. So that's why it's going to be cooler. We've built up these relationships with everybody, and now we can finally go and meet everybody when that happens. Yeah. We got Rouse16 Studio. Hey, what's up, everyone? Hope you all have a great week. We will. What do I say? I always say Raphael. I always say Ralph. I don't know why, but Raphael, what is up? Raph. Maybe I need to start saying Raph. It'll help me.
I like saying Raph.
Yeah, I don't know why I say that name always confuses me, but it's Raphael's 16 Studio. Make sure y'all check him out on Instagram too, man. Awesome. Very creative diorama pieces. There, man, he does such a good job. If you guys like diorama pieces, that's your guy right there. Feel the burn. Well, it's Muscle Man and friends just playing a little Joey, Carlos, and Austin. Feel the burn. I will say that Feel the Burn will be our next guest on the show. Whenever we have another guest, he will be the next guest that we have on here. So
hey, that'll be exciting.
Look forward to that. Yes. Miami's Nemesis. Chris, what is up? How are you doing? What's up, everyone? What is up? Long time watcher of the show here. So gotta give him his flowers. Curtis Booth. Yo, Curtis. Hey, everyone. Hey, Joey, Zio, Austin, and Valkyrie Magnus. Curtis Booth is an awesome guy. Me and him chat. Back and forth all the time. We have Colin in here as well. What is up, guy? What's up, Colin? How are you doing? Always here in the chat. Awesome channel member as well.
Nice.
12-inch Moose Stream is here too. Hello, a community of collectors that secured Galen Urso for cost plus shipping. Dude, good. Yeah, I've been seeing that Galen going around. I don't know exactly how much it is, but I'm glad you got it, Moose. That one's a piece that a lot of people were looking for.
Nice.
Jose Plus is here as well, and shout out to Jose Plus. We will say this right now while he's here. I believe on the 17th, right, Carlos?
Correct. On the 17th, May 17th, not this weekend, but next Saturday to be. In fact, next Saturday, we're going to be live on there. Bam!
There, boom. I like how he does his post.
Yes, bro. When he sent me this, I was like, holy, that's going to be my wallpaper for a while right there. So
is that AI? I think it should be AI, right?
Bro, he hand drew that. Come on, bro. Don't diss him. Jesus. Hey. Come on. Calm down.
Everything's AI. I don't know.
Yeah, we're AI right now. I'm not even here right now. But yeah, man. So, dude, it's going to be crazy going up against Adam, man.
You already know what you're going to...
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll low key text you on the side. Just
all right.
Yeah,
but you got to give the good presentation. I want to see a good presentation.
Oh, bro, come on, man.
You got that down. I forgot. You got.
Come on. All right. I got you.
All right, check out Jose Plus, his YouTube channel. I'm sure I'll share it whenever it comes around. So be on the lookout for that. But thank you so much, Jose, for being here. Like I said. Jared's here as well. What is up, Jared? Joey, Austin, Reverse. How are y'all doing? Doing good, Jared. Thank you so much for being here. As always, Geo in here too. Geo's chat is popping all day, every day. His members chat. Oh my gosh, it's popping. So make sure y'all check it out. I don't say much in there, but I do see it.
Yeah, Gio, I need to get back on there, bro. Summer's coming up, so that's when I start hitting up Gio for some streams on Sundays or Fridays sometimes. Yeah.
Let's see, Gio. We got Calvin in here. Of all the destination, Maldives by far was the dopest. Absolute paradise on earth. Could see the bottom of the ocean. I'll keep that in mind. Calvin. I like that profile picture too.
Maldives is nice.
Cool. You couldn't get the light to work, Austin?
No, it's not working. You know,
I see you struggling, but that's okay. You you're still good. Don't worry.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Yeah. I saw it go out, and I know you were struggling.
I've just been messing with this. All right.
Mike is here as well. Mike Latoris, another amazing guy in the community. If you guys don't know who this is, you're probably living under a rock. He's been going on and on and on with these freaking legs for years now. So if you haven't seen those, yeah, like I said, you're probably living under a rock. We have Brick Artemis as well here. What's up, beautiful people? What is up? And Brick likes to blame me for losing things and figures. So apparently I lost one of the picks that we were. Never mind. That's an inside thing. I don't know, but he blamed me for something. Look who we got here. I'm channel member and good evening, fellas.
What's up,
Who's guy? Is this AI?
I think it is.
We're talking about so much talk about AI. You know, this is a bot. It's the real deal.
Hello, Danny and other.
Oh my god.
Well, I don't know. You know?
Yeah. You never know
who's watching. Whose eyes are whose eyes.
You know, you could be with his mom, sister, other. You know,
never know.
Other,
etc. Thank you, Danny, for being here. Appreciate you. Howdy, folks. Clinton Martin. What is up, Clinton Martin? Another guy that won the gift card last week as well. Let us know what you'll buy with that gift card, Clinton Martin. Also another channel member as well. My father, Django, our guy. What is up,
dude?
Mr. Django? Appreciate you for being here, and make sure y'all check his Instagram out in the on Instagram. Check out his photography, man. Very good photography from him.
Dude, I've been following him for a long time now.
Yeah. This stuff's really good. MB Dyson is here as well. Yes, Batman lives in the what is that? Fantastical world?
Yeah.
Enough with the gritty, realistic Batmans. Nolan did it. Now we need a version that allows for badass supervillains. Yeah. I feel like we need that. Something different.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm. Blue Tattoo here as well. What is up, Blue Tattoo? Another channel member. Awesome guy. Always here every week saying hello. So appreciate you, Blue, being here. We got Figure Craft here as well. Yo, what's up, guys? Happy Copper Drop Thursday. Philly, thank you. And thank you for being a channel member as well. Check out his page on Instagram too. Another awesome guy in the community. Funky Cold Santa. Ray, what is up? Hey, dudes. What is up, Ray? Thank you for being here. Let's see. Brad Cormack is here as well. Another awesome channel member, always watching. Thank you, Brad, for being here. Christian Crosshair Cooper, the guy that won the Grievous. It's on the way to you, Christian. So hopefully you enjoy it. You just got to set it and forget it with that one. So yeah.
Let's go.
Congrats, man.
Ben Thomas is here as well. What is up, Ben Thomas? Hey, everyone. What is up, Ben? Make sure y'all check out Ben's channel as well. If you don't know Ben's channel, you're probably also living under a rock because his stuff is awesome. Live shows in the middle of Sundays usually. So check it out. Let's get nuts. Blur Dad Life as well. Another channel member. Thank you, Blur Dad Life. 1 Adam 12. I'm gonna go through these pretty quick now, guys. We're gonna get to some figures. I'm doing 20 minutes. So if I skip your comment, don't get mad at me. We got 1-6 Lovers in here as well. Awesome guy on Instagram. Check him out. S Beam. What is up, S Beam? Check out his live as well and his channel. L Walker, another guy that always says hello to me in the chats. This guy is awesome. Let's see. Let's keep going. Okay, I think we are caught up now. Now we can get to finally some figures. So first figure we have. Wait, whoa! Why didn't it not change? Hold on. Let me remove it and add it.
Yo, what's going on?
I have no idea.
Austin went missing.
I know. Maybe that's why.
How to get a drink?
I'm gonna just add it. There we go. I think it's here now.
Confirmed. Austin alcoholic.
There we go. Did you get a drink or did you get a drink?
Well, I went fancy. I got a red, white, and blue pop. Carbonated water.
Oh yeah, you are fancy.
What? pH levels, please.
I'm dieting for this vacation, so it's little things like this that kind of like help keep my hunger at bay.
Take a protein shake, bro. Protein shake right there. Bam. That right before bed right now.
I get a protein bar for bed, so.
Oh, nice.
I forgot to say C Lopez. What is up? What is up? I didn't see your thing until now. So, what up?
Bro.
Oh, shoot. What do y'all think about this? This is
hot.
So I'll let Austin talk about this because I have no idea who this is.
Yo, this is Cop, man. I love Rebels. I told the guys this. I don't know if I said it on stream.
Yeah.
But like, I love Star Wars because of like Clone Wars, you know? I was a pretty casual fan until like going through the series, and I just fell in love. Loved Rebels. This actually has me pretty excited. I like the Darth Vader look, but I'm really curious to see if they give us more from this line. Because ideally, I want the rest of like the Ghost Crew, you know, or the Ghost Crew in general from this line. I think one of the more interesting things is the price point.
How much is it? I was about to ask that.
Yeah, $220, I think.
Yes, two something.
$220, I think.
I think that's right. Yeah, I think that's right where I would think it is.
Yeah,
maybe a little bit more. I would think 200 for Hono, but
I would. Yeah, right. I didn't know how everybody else felt about that price point.
Yeah.
I'm fairly happy because my wallet needs steroids. I saw steroids. I'm like, oh.
I think Ren said that. Ren, what is up, Ren? Appreciate you for being here.
But yeah, man, this is a cop. I'm excited to have this.
I'm glad it's actually a cop for one of us. I
Does
put down in the chat. Does it have what?
The backdrop? Like
let me see. Let me go to them. I put down in the
I think it does.
Chat down there.
Does.
You guys
I think
can
all
vote with
Hono
us.
comes with that backdrop, I believe.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, dude, how awesome is that?
It's not a comic book though this time. It's just like a backdrop.
I'm cool with that, man.
Which is fine. Yeah, that's cool. It's a nice
I also
art.
don't have a Hono figure yet, so like this will be my first one.
So does this light up though? The since it's Hono, does the blade light up?
That's a really good question, Joey.
Does anything light up? For 220, you would think something does, right?
I don't know. I feel like you're getting just a big figure for that.
But you know, look, we talked about this before. I gotta figure out what Vader's
right there. Go back.
Right here.
Yeah, you see the USB on the lightsaber.
Oh yeah.
It does have the
Okay.
USB on the lightsaber.
Good call.
I don't think the buttons might light up. I think they're.
I'm gonna have to get rid of a Vader at some point because it's this one. I'll probably get rid of the older Sideshow one, which I really like that one still. Yeah. But you know, we got the Kenobi Vader, and then that battle damage one is coming out. And I really
the expression in this shot looks so good.
It does.
Right there. It really creates that animated like character. This is a drop for me because I haven't seen Rebels yet, but I will say that this looks like such a fun figure for collectors to add to their collection. This I feel like will attract a lot of like people that were collecting the 112 Star Wars line, and maybe will feel like this is, you know, close to that. So I feel like this will bring in some more nerds over to the 1/6 scale realm. So it just looks like a fun figure to add to the collection, man. So happy for Austin because I know he's excited about this.
Especially with the clone. I bet the clones look good with him too, probably.
Yeah. That's a good point.
Would you get some clones, Austin, with this guy or not?
Yes, I plan on getting 2.
Yeah, two to kind of flank him.
Yeah.
That's always the best.
Yeah, 6 or you're not down for Clone Wars, okay?
Yeah, you don't love it.
You know what's fun
you're still a casual if you don't get 6.
What is the amount of figures you have to be considered a real collector?
Oh yeah, I think for me the answer is 1.
Yeah,
that's a good answer. No, that's the fun thing because like me and Joey have talked about this recently, at least like in the chat, about not buying as much stuff. So like when some of these announcements or releases hit, they really hit. Like I was telling Joey, like the last one for me was probably like the Sideshow Pennywise. open that up and I had that feeling like, oh, this is cool as hell.
Mhm.
Whereas like I didn't get that with like the most recent thing I opened. So like now, taking a step back, easing off the accelerator and actually like honing in on certain things.
There's like, it's a weird feeling whenever you open up a figure and you're just like, oh, I'm just gonna put it on the shelf and that's it. It's kinda,
honing in on the Hono.
Exactly.
That's why I like to do a lot of content. Like with that Green Goblin, I was just like blown away with that custom Green Goblin, and that's why I've been uploading nothing but that, because it's been fun. It's really fun to take pictures of.
Yeah, and
that's how
that one. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I'll say that's like a novelty piece too. So like, not many people have that, man.
Yeah, that's what's fun.
Readily available right now. So.
Yeah, for me, I really determine like the fun factor, because I keep my figure like near me for quite a bit before I put it in the shelf, because I feel like once I put it back in the shelf, I probably won't see it for a while. So then I really determine like, yo, was this really like, did it meet that, like that? Because a figure like right now gets announced, we're hyped, and then a lot of time passes until it finally releases, and then you really find out like, hey, was it just a hype, or was it really like, did it serve its purpose to what you had the idea for? So I think that's important, right? Like keep that figure like by you and look at it like closely, and like don't just throw it on the shelf and then never see it again.
I mean, that's one of the reasons why I stopped pre-ordering things for the most part. Is because at one point there was a lot of things on pre-order, and I'm happy, right? And no stress with money or anything else, but it's box after box where you open some things, you're like, you don't capture that feeling. So now, just buying things without that pre-order, you're just buying it outright, makes you be a little bit more selective, kind of makes you once again zone in on those one pieces that you really need or want for that collection. And also like the whole space factor has been like a thing for me as of recent.
Space is an issue.
See, and it does say LED light up right here. I think I saw, who said it on here? I saw it in here. I don't know who said it, but they said his balls light up. Big Rib, what is up, Big Rib? Appreciate you for being here too. His eyeballs light up. So I guess his eyes light up too, maybe?
Do they really?
Also, the lightsaber's different. So like Rebels, the lightsaber's like longer and skinnier.
They just used this so they didn't have to redo it all, right? They had like extra.
I mean, I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, this looks like the one from the actual Darth Vader's, I think. But then again, it says Q4 of 2025. These, I mean, I don't know if for Hono that's I think 6 months is usually their time frame, or they try to make it their time frame.
Yeah, I don't know, but I mean, we're in Q2 of 2025, so I mean, it's not an exaggerated. It's not an exaggerated wait,
Yeah.
But granted, at the top of my head, yes, friends. But at the top of my head, has Hono, have they been late on these, or has that been pretty accurate?
I think they've been late on the Magneto. I feel like they were late on that. I feel
Magneto?
like,
yeah, they were behind on Magneto.
Carlos, what are you doing with that Magneto? What are you grabbing? Because I need a Magneto for the collection. I just, you have Hono, you have present toys in the toys era, and then
I gotta wait. I gotta wait, man. I gotta wait. I gotta see what they all look in hand, because if Sideshow, that Sideshow one looks really great. I think it's a good one, but that other Toys Era one comes with a really badass base. I think had that Sentinel base right on the throne. So it also depends on that Cyclops, bro. I don't remember who's making that Cyclops anymore. Toys Battalion, I think it's Toys Battalion doing that Cyclops. I don't know who it was. So there's that Cyclops, and then there's if Hono decides to do a Cyclops, that's a big game changer.
That's gonna be cool.
And we haven't seen So Toys yet either, because they announced they're in continue line, but we've only gotten that Gambit, the Rogue, and one.
I feel like So might have pulled the plug on the X-Men line.
Dude, what the hell's happened to So as of recent? Wait, we haven't got the Flash yet,
No, I know. They said they weren't going to announce anything until later on. I think that all they did was announce a head sculpt or something. I don't know.
I
think
mean,
it was...
I forgot. I remember updating everybody when they mentioned to me what the release order was going to be, but that was like 6 months ago.
Yeah, I mean, who knows?
Maybe they're just trying to catch up.
There's a lot. There's a lot of things that because they also did like Power Rangers and they announced like 6 at one time. Those did come out fast though. I'm not gonna lie. Those did come out fast, and they were good. They were really good. Better than 302. I know. I'm waiting on that Reverse Flash. God, bro.
I want that Reverse Flash, man.
Been waiting for that right there.
I also need to open up my 30 Rangers.
That's what MB Dyson's saying. MB Dyson's saying so Flash figures. Also, Brick is saying need so Supergirl to release as well.
Yeah, man. I don't know when we're gonna see those, man. Hopefully not another 2 years. That would suck. Yeah.
There's 34 people in the chat. Make sure y'all hit that like button. I mean, we need that so the content can get that out there a little bit more. Don't forget to hit it. If you come in here, just click it because we'll get more people in the chats and everything. It'd be more fun, more interactive. Very important. Appreciate y'all. But yeah, let's see what everybody in the chat said on the poll. We do have 15 votes in the polls for this, so I'm going to end it now. So we have for Rebels Darth Vader, we got Copper drop at 86% and Cop at 13.
That makes sense.
Austin, you're in the minority.
We have a lot of Vader options, man. I'm sure this is low for a lot of people.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I feel.
And once again, it's kind of like what I said with the Stormtroopers. Yeah. I really hope we get more of this line fleshed out, or it's just going to be an oddity.
Who would be like your number one desired character from the Rebels line?
Oh, that's good. That's really good. I would really like an Ahsoka, only because she has like a pretty amazing fight with Vader. And
what she looks like. Is that like the only time they fight, or do they fight in Clone Wars too?
I was gonna say Zeb too. Clint Martin saying Zeb.
Zeb will be a fun one.
Yeah, even Curtis saying Zeb too.
Zeb's a really good one. Yeah. I wonder if we're gonna get a live action one of him because we've seen him a couple times.
Yeah, the live action. There was one on. I think it was on the Mando and Grogu.
Correct. Yeah.
Trailer.
Yeah. And we got him in. Was it Ahsoka or no? It was in Mando season 3.
It was one of those two.
It was Mando season 3, I believe.
It's been a while since I've seen Mando season 3.
I don't think anybody wants to watch that.
No. I want to go back and rewatch season 1.
I'll have to rip
into honestly. I want to watch season 2.
Yeah.
You know which figure surprises me that they never announced, which was from the Star Wars, the video game, the Cal Kestis? I'm
surprised they didn't do
that. Like that's insane to me, man.
That would have got so much money, so much pre-orders that Cal Kestis.
It's insane that they haven't done that.
Have we only got that one trooper from that line?
Maybe two.
Maybe two.
I think it was just that one trooper.
That was like a year ago, man. Yeah,
that was a while. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they need to bring that guy.
All right, let's go over to the next figure. We got Jar Jar right here. Oh my goodness, they did it! I didn't think they were gonna do it. They showed it so much during that little event they had. They were showing that it was like front and center and everything, and now it's here. And holy crap! I don't know what to think about it. I'm not getting it. That's a drop for me.
Oh man, I'm getting it.
You're like hyping it up and shit.
Yeah. I'm getting them for a couple reasons. One, I like the prequels. Prequels are fun. I mean, I don't think Jar Jar is like an amazing character at all, but I think I watched those movies at a good time where I was unbothered by him as a kid. Watching them now, I really wish the presence was kind of toned down a little bit in episode 1.
Yeah.
But Jar Jar is like a novelty for Star Wars,
Yeah, he's like probably one of the. I know a lot of people probably get on me for this, but I feel like he's a real one of the famous characters. on there?
I would say very infamous. You know,
Yeah.
people know him for, you know, maybe not such good reasons because they dislike him.
Yeah.
But I also think he's gonna be a cool figure. I think this is gonna be one of those characters that translates pretty well in a figure form. And when I think of Star Wars, I'm like, fortunately or unfortunately, depending on how you think about it, I do think of Jar Jar as well. You know, he's also gonna be a big piece because Jar Jar is a really tall Gungan. You know,
Yeah.
or not tall for a Gungan, just tall in general.
Is that his race's name?
Yeah,
Gungan.
yeah.
Gungan.
So he's gonna be a big figure.
Misa drop, Renz.
What is the ball that he holds again? What does that do?
It's a marble.
It's the orb that they have. I mean, that's what they use to attack the.
They throw it at him or what?
They throw it at them. They use them in these big catapults.
Okay.
They're kind of like these like electric magnetic orb things.
Okay.
Also, I'd be really curious to see what kind of customs people make with this Jar Jar. With
the Darth Jar Jar. That's gonna go off.
That's what I was thinking too, but it's hard to head swap that and put it on something else. You know what I mean?
You could just get a what is it? A cloak or whatever they have.
Yeah, get a cloak. I don't know. I mean,
a Kylo Ren cloak.
I don't know how like the custom stuff work, but like add some black wash, some yellow eyes.
I mean, you could also get like a Palpatine, that new one that came out, and use that whatever thing he has on the cloak, and put it on this one, and you just have the other red Palpatine on. So
nice,
red going. So you could use it.
Two red lightsabers. Call it a day. Boom.
Yeah.
He's gonna have some hand-me-down robes with that.
He is, but he's gonna look cool. I could see people like kind of painting the eyes a little bit. I wonder, does he have rotating eyes or no? Probably not, right? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I wouldn't imagine.
It's cool that he has seamless arm. Or,
he does, he does.
Elbows. Yeah.
I wonder if he's silicone.
I kind of wish he had a shield or something else from from episode 1.
Let's see what people are.
That's hilarious. Jar Binks.
Yeah, I know Brick wants Jar Jar. Steve said cop. Jar Jar Binks is based on a racist movie character from the 1930s.
Oh
Really,
my
I
God.
didn't know that.
Jar Jar Binks.
Good evening, guys. Stacy, what is up, Stacy? I think I forgot to say hello to you last week, Stacy. I was thinking, like, sometimes, like, while I'm at work, I'll be thinking, like, did the show go good and everything? I think I remember pulling your name up, but I never said hello last week. So, hello, Stacy. Appreciate you for being here. Good evening, guys. Hope everyone is having a good week. Jar Jar is cool. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. I love Jar Jar. Misa need him from Tiny Star Wars. Wait, for my Tiny Star Wars collection. Great alien design. Yeah, we finally get like an alien. That's just really cool.
That's crazy, right?
It's the drop. Yeah.
What do you guys think the percentage of cop to drop is going to be?
I don't know. I put it right. I think I did. Yeah, I did.
I feel like it's like either like 50-50 or like slightly more cop than drop, because I feel like I think a lot of people want him in the collection.
See, I was thinking 60-40 drop.
Yeah.
We got a poll, guys. If you guys want to vote, the 36 of y'all, if y'all want to see kind of like what the percentages are, let us know. Clint Martin saying there is swap out eyes. Okay, let's see.
Nice. Yeah, he has some that are like more open, some that are more closed.
Let's see, 2 interchangeable face sculpts. I like the left one better than the right one for some reason.
I like the open mouth.
No, the right one is the right one is him. He's always talking and stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I like the open mouth.
Oh, there's the 2 different eyes. There you go. Two interchangeable eyes. He looks like he's high on the one on the left.
Yeah.
Hey, I just noticed that he has. Oh no, wait, never mind. I thought I'm an idiot. Never mind. I thought he had like movable fingers at first. I don't know why.
That'd be cool though.
That would
be cool.
It'd be kind of annoying that Jar Jar gets that and like a lot of figures wouldn't. But
bro, this little marble looks really cool though. I'm not gonna lie.
Do you think it'll be like that in person?
I don't know. I can't wait
to
see.
It's the marbles from what's it called? Men in Black. Y'all remember that scene at the end?
It's the universe, right?
It's the universe, yeah.
The galaxy, whatever it is.
The aliens are just playing with them.
Yeah.
12-inch move stream.
It's a drop for me, man. I'm not
drop for you.
Yeah, it's a drop. A lot of drops tonight.
Dang. I know you got like the little list that I sent out, and he like,
I
oh,
was
this
like-
gonna be easy.
Yeah, I was like, this is quick for me, man. Drop.
I know there's a lot of Star Wars. I know a lot of it's sometimes
A lot of Danny talk.
yeah. Moose is saying we definitely need more females and their perspective in this community. Where's Rachel? That's
Where's Rachel? You know what? We've talked about this casually about having like our partners on with us.
yeah, we have sometimes. Yeah,
we got to do that. Rachel's done one video with me.
Yeah, May's done a couple.
Yeah.
Sad Jar. Okay, I think I'll end the poll in the chat, and we'll see how everything went. We have 16 votes. Let's end it, and we are at. Let's see if it stayed the same, because that's wild if it stayed the same. Well, okay, so Cop is at 50% and Drop is at 50% as well.
Called it, bro. Called it.
Dang, half and half. Dang, that's crazy. I hear that, Rachel. Okay, so let's go to the next figure. Here we go. This one might be quick too. So
absolutely yes.
Dang, all these cops for y'all.
Yeah, it feels pretty nice.
That's crazy.
Like, this is a Droideka, man. Like, this is cool.
It's
like,
iconic, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I love vehicles. I like some bigger pieces.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think this look cool as hell. The hard thing about this one is like I have a battle droid and I have a super battle droid, and I've never opened them. And the reason being, I don't know. I feel like I should have gotten a couple extra ones of each of them. You know?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I think this one's kind of the exact same. I got to figure that out, but for sure I'm gonna grab one.
Well, it feels like this figure isn't even that big, but it's huge.
It's
it's got a big footprint.
It does.
Yeah. It looks cool.
It's
I
a
don't
copper
know why.
trap.
I feel like I don't know why it looks softer than what I remember it looking like. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I feel like the texture and the detail just doesn't look the same as I remember it, but it looks fire.
Actually, I don't like it with all these with all the pictures of the background because it's kind of hard to actually see it well.
Yeah.
I think there's a couple pictures that like this one's okay, but
This reminds me of what was that stuff when we were growing up? Bionicle.
oh, Bionicles. Oh, I love Bionicles.
Yeah, it reminds me of Bionicle.
I never got into that stuff.
I got into Bionicles. I got into it so much that I watched a movie. They had a Bionicles movie.
Was there a show?
I don't think so. I'm
No.
not
There
sure.
was a show.
There was?
I think.
Oh shoot. Okay.
I think.
You know what? I kind of wish. I know we talked about this when this was first announced. We get no like shield, you know, and like Joey.
Yeah.
I think it was you who mentioned going to Petco and grabbing like a hamster ball.
Oh yeah, yeah. I remember that.
And just
Dang.
putting it over it.
Yeah. You can like kind of spray paint it, maybe like in like some clear type of blue or something.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, or hopefully it just comes with that light blue, something.
Yeah.
that-
Oh yeah. Yeah. I guess you could probably find one on Amazon. Amazon's the place to go, man.
yeah.
You don't even have to go to PetSmart at that point. Yeah, you could do that, or you could cut like the hamster ball in half, maybe, and have it like in front of him.
That's a good point.
This looks like such a cool figure to just roll, but obviously you don't want to do that.
Somebody's gonna do it. No.
You know how Zord has his like size videos that he does?
Yeah.
You just need to do a rolling one. See how it rolls.
Yeah.
I wonder how good it is. Well, somebody should try that. Whoever's watching this and getting this, someone needs to try it. I would like to see that.
Yeah.
Just like a bowling ball.
It looks cool, man. It looks really cool. Especially having like one transformed and one not transformed would be cool too.
Dude, I don't know, the whole flanking with two of them would be fucking awesome, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But that takes up like half a shelf with two of those.
Yeah.
Man, that's
I
crazy.
hear that Rachel is starting a YouTube stream called Living with Austin. I'm sure
That's
there'd be
That's a
I'm sure
wild.
That's
There'd be a
hilarious.
there'd be a couple complaints. I'm pretty easy to live with though, so I think she's pretty lucky.
Yeah. What's up, plastic crackheads? What is up, Boba Fettuccine? Our guy, the OG of the OG watchers of this channel. Appreciate you for
Boba.
being here. Another
A real one.
Channel member and a real one. Yes. Bro, I'll take B1 Austin.
I gotta open those. I'm gonna open up my Rangers next. That'll be this weekend,
bro. Okay, come on, man. You've been slacking on those.
I know. I'm gonna make a point though. It's gonna be this weekend if I can figure out where they're gonna go.
Wallet save. I know Phil the Burn does not like Star Wars. He does not. I did not know that, but he doesn't like it.
Him and Danny might get along.
Yeah. DK, yo, DK. What's up, guys? A little late this evening. That's all good. All good.
You know, to go off the whole Star Wars thing that you're talking about, Phil DeBurn, I will say I think Star Wars is for sure the least interesting announcements or releases for me right now.
Yeah. Which is weird because, you know, Star Wars has some crazy characters.
And they have a vast line.
They do.
Yeah. I think it's just those ebbs and flows. Like right now, I'm really looking forward to like the Feral Predator.
Hell yeah.
I really want like the Alien to be released.
The Bat Flick.
Oh, for sure.
Bat Flick, bro. No, but I think that Feral Predator, the Xenomorph are up there, man.
Bro, the Xenomorph I still haven't pre-ordered. I really want to pre-order that one.
I want 3.
Are you actually going to pre-order that one? You want to do it right now?
No.
Okay.
I am going to pre-order. I know we were talking about Star Wars being ass, but I want to pre-order that. We never talked about it on this channel. But that Grogu was a good price.
You've said this too. You've said that.
You say it like every fucking day, Joey.
I do. He's
every day.
He's 270. I mean, for a life-size Grogu, looks really accurate.
Here, okay, let's have a discussion about this. Tarzio.
I was gonna say, where are you gonna put it at, Joey?
I don't know. In a car seat.
Bro,
Imagine
that's like a living room. That's like a living room toy.
Yeah,
right there,
yeah. I could put it like in the living room. That'd be cool.
Put it underneath the TV, man. That'd be a nice like display piece. You can get a sideshow one for quite a bit cheaper.
I ain't trying to do that. BS.
Austin's always defending the sideshow one.
No.
Everybody's always like, "Nah, Hot Toys one is better."
I think the Hot Toys one is the best one. This newer one.
This one is great. This is great.
But he's always looking up. Can you put his head down?
No, he's not articulated like the Hot Toys.
Exactly.
But he also doesn't have like the Hot Toys one have the issue with like the split.
The jaw. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But I think I don't think they have articulation in the jaw on this one.
And the thing is, this is cheap. This goes for so cheap on the secondary market.
If it's $100, I'll take it. Well, the reason why I would get it at all is because I have $100 off on Sideshow, so that's the only reason why.
No, get 2 aliens. Use that to buy another alien.
Fuck no. I didn't even buy Alien to begin with. Oh man. But let me see what people said about this Droideka.
That's cold, man. Okay, so
hey, shout out to the 15 people that are constantly voting because it's always just 15 when I see it. So appreciate y'all for doing that.
It's me and Austin's burner accounts.
We need some type. Oh, I just ended it and it came back to 50-50. So we have cop 50 and then
now we have bots in the chat, bro. Now we got
y'all are doing this on purpose. Let's see. Go back to the comments. What are y'all guys saying?
As you're looking that up, I hope to see Sinners tomorrow.
Yes.
Tomorrow or Saturday.
I thought you had already seen it.
No, well, so we went last week, and this was on Sinners' third week in theater, right? It was third week in theater.
Hey, I have to use the restroom. Can you guys keep the chat entertained?
Oh, yeah, I can talk, man.
Okay, talk, please.
Go for it.
So we go to the theater. It's on a Tuesday. It was Sinners' third week, right? We get there 45 minutes early, and I'm a cheap bastard, so I didn't like pre-order my tickets online because I wanted to save a few bucks.
That's crazy to me.
So I get there, once again, third week, right? Generally, you don't get a sold-out theater. Sold-out theater, man. So, like, we had to pivot, and we did Accountant 2.
Oh, how was Accountant 2?
Well, so we watched the great timing about that. We watched the first one again, like the night before or like that Sunday. So like extremely recently. And I forgot how much I really liked that first one.
The first one was good.
First one's good, dude. The second one is a bit different. It's faster paced. you actually don't get that isolated relationship
Oh yeah.
that you see Ben Affleck go through in the first one, where it's kind of more like a character-driven movie, which is kind of following him, who he is. This one kind of explores a relationship with the brother.
Oh,
nice. It was good. Yeah, man. Him and Ben Affleck have really good chemistry. It was good. Granted, not a perfect movie. It was a good popcorn flick, 7 out of 10 kind of thing.
Is this a musty? Is that a musty in theaters, or you watch it on? What do you think?
I wouldn't say it's like a necessary theater experience, and I wouldn't say like a theater experience enhances the movie at all.
When are you gonna watch Sinners again?
I'm hoping so. Tomorrow's our date night. If we feel pretty good, we're watching it after. But if not, like Saturday morning, afternoon.
Try to watch it in IMAX. I don't know if they're still offering it in IMAX. It might be, but I know certain movies, like after a while, they don't play it in IMAX. But that one in IMAX is just it hits really well, especially with the music and like the vibes that they're trying to play off.
So Ryan Coogler filmed it specifically for IMAX.
Dude, it is such a fun watch. I would actually pick up figures from that movie, and then I mean, it's a cool movie, you know, like it's a very, very unique movie. I mean, you know, obviously it's a vampire movie, but man, like you said, like to be in its third opening weekend and still doing that, it's good, man. I think it's worth the hype.
It broke a record, man. So typically from first week release to second, there's typically a rather large drop off. For Marvel, I think it's like averaging like 30% plus. Sinners had it was like a 6 or a 9% drop the following week, the second week, which is massive to being like single digits. So word of mouth has been absolutely amazing for this.
Yeah. Sorry, Joey. We just said a lot of shit that was going to get you banned.
It's okay. I'm already headed there anyways. I wish I would have the thing from Jurassic Park. When you gotta go, you gotta go.
You gotta go.
When are you gonna watch Sinners, Joey?
I told Myra Sunday. Hopefully we can go.
IMAX or not?
IMAX. Okay. Is it an IMAX movie?
Yes.
It was made for IMAX, like specifically made for IMAX.
What about Dolby?
Bro, you got that? Y'all had the 70 millimeter over there too in Dallas. I almost went to that when I left the meetup. But
what about Dolby?
Dolby's fine, but
is Dolby IMAX?
Dolby's just the audio. IMAX is the visual. I feel like, and so.
Oh my god!
Good.
Totally made a drop. When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Hey, did I tell you guys I watched Thunderbolts in 3D?
No, I haven't seen a movie in 3D in such a long time.
So we go with my buddy, and he was like, "Hey, I'll go ahead and get the tickets." I was like, "Cool, I'll Venmo you." And he's like, "Okay," and he sent me a Venmo request. It was $50. I was like, "Oh, okay." Like, damn, like that's kind of expensive, but okay. And I thought I was like, maybe like I'm buying all of ours, which is completely
$50. Oh, for you and Rachel though.
Yeah, for me and Rachel, which is still a little pricey, but like I topped out and I was like, okay, you have to pay like an online convenience fee. It is IMAX. So like, okay, kind of makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So we get there, and my buddy notices. He's like, "Hey, people have glasses." He's like, "I think this is 3D," and I was like, "No, I can't be 3D." Sure enough, it's 3D, dude, and I absolutely hated the 3D function of it.
Really?
It was it took me out of the movie at times.
Wow. I like I did that too. I accidentally bought 3D. I forgot what it was for. But it wasn't bad. It's good.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. They've definitely advanced the technology for 3D.
I think you had them on wrong, Austin. You probably had them on backwards or something.
No, like it didn't enhance anything. It was actually rather annoying because like I felt like
trying to like grab it.
Novelty. Yeah, I remember we were trying to reach for it. No, it would kind of just highlight the front person and kind of like blur out the background a little bit, and that's kind of just that was it.
Yeah, that's how
he was like the f-stop was too high.
The f-stop. I was at 1.4 the whole time. I couldn't take it.
At 1. That's funny, man.
Eclectic Collector, yo, appreciate you for being here, and also Collection Obsession joined in here as well. Earlier, I didn't say hello. What's up, Collection? Lee, what's up?
The Droideka.
Were you gonna say? Something?
Me? No.
Okay. All right. Yeah. We'll skip on to the next figure. Now let's get into some heat.
Now.
I'll go first on this one. Cop, 100% cop all day, every day. Don't matter what time.
That's crazy.
Don't matter. Look at this. How could this not be a cop for Harry Potter fans? This is 100% going to be a figure that if you do not get this later on, it's going to go up there in price, I think. I think this is... I mean...
I feel like you need two of those guys.
So it's not often where, like, Rachel, out of the blue, is like, hey, this is awesome. Or like, or hey, have you seen this? You know, regarding, like, figures or, like, the hobby. And she brought Snape up.
Yeah.
She's like, look at this. I was like, dude, I know.
Bro. This is wild. And you told me that this is the Half-Blood Prince, right?
Correct. Yeah. So would it necessarily fit in with the younger versions of Harry, Ron, and Hermione? So it kind of is rather curious. Are they going to do the trio but older?
I hope so.
Next?
I see them doing it.
You mentioned that. This one also doesn't have a backdrop like the other ones did. Have you noticed that?
I didn't notice that.
That's crazy.
Hold on, I'm putting copper drop in the chat. I didn't do a copy and paste for.
Well, have they showed all the accessories already or no?
I think so.
Yeah, everything's shown.
Okay.
Everything's shown. I'll go through the pictures. But man,
Dude, look at the skull.
really, and I don't feel like you'd have to do much futzing with this hair because it's already kind of everywhere. Usually, it's just down. I mean, Jesus, that's really good.
It's clean,
So
bro.
do you think this has potential? So, like, for in art, is it Aragorn that's typically regarded as like the best one, or is that hype at the time? What is it now?
I think that's Joker. I thought Joker was considered like the best one, like the train scene Joker.
Okay. Well, let's use that. Okay. Do you think this tops that? Do you think this would be one where like people are like, oh, this for sure?
Yeah, I feel like this is something that might get there.
I think if you bring it down to a couple of things, like Aragorn obviously has the facial hair, has a lot going on, has all these weapons and stuff like that. You look at Joker, it has a 4-pack. For this figure to be a standalone like figure with a very simple outfit and to stand out as much as it does speaks volumes of the presence that this figure is going to bring, because what does he have on him, right? Like, he's not wearing like a fancy outfit. He doesn't have like extra facial hair. He's not like made in a 4-pack. So I think this speaks volume of like the presence that this character alone brings to, to the collection, man.
That's a good point, because you're not relying on like the novelty around him. Like,
correct.
I love the trio, and I think like Harry looks great, Ron looks great. But like, it's the dio that they come with that also enhances them so much. Like, that makes them have that feel to it. Granted, I don't have them. I kind of wish I would have snagged them, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, at least I just want Harry Potter for to go with this Snape. I mean, I know it's not the right Snape, but I mean, you still kind of get the picture.
Yeah. But I don't think that'd bother me at all.
But I think if I did get a Harry Potter and they gave us a older version, I would take that over the younger version of them. Yeah. Is this a cop for you, Austin? It's going on pre-order tomorrow if you guys want to cop it.
Man, I know. This is... man. I would say right now, I would say drop. Only because I don't know what else they're going to do with the line.
Yeah.
I kind of wish I would have snagged like the younger trio.
Yeah. I bet that Harry's going for a lot now. Anybody know what he's going for now?
No, I don't see him up for sale often.
Really?
So I would assume above retail.
Yeah. NR Harry Potter. I'm going to look on eBay real quick. Zio, is this a cop for you?
It's a drop for me, man. I love the Harry Potter world, but not enough to bring it to the collection. I think if I had like more space and just had like an abundance of resources just to buy all the figures all the time,
Yeah.
this would be for sure. Because like, imagine once they like drop a Voldemort, like that's just gonna slap.
Yeah, if they did that, I'd buy that.
That's gonna change the fucking game too. Like having these two side by, I'm trying to convince Austin, but so like once they drop that Voldemort and putting him side by side or him with Harry, like it's just gonna hit so differently, I feel. But yeah, man, I have to be selective, I guess, with certain things, and there's a lot of other things that I want, and man, this is gonna be one of those beautiful figure candidates for figure of the year, if not figure of the year.
Yeah.
So when it does release, but man, not for me, man.
This is one of those times where like me and Joey, I don't know how many times we've said it on Copper Drop, but like we talk personally to each other about this. This is one of those times where I'm like, man, I really wish I had all my DTOFs displayed. It would make some of the decisions quite a bit easier.
Yeah.
It's quite a bit easier to like section out the characters and lines with a DTOF versus like these style cases.
Yeah, it's different. I've always just want to go back to DTOFs as well.
Dude, we talk about this all the time. I luckily I kept most of all my DTOFs, so I still have like 8 of them, I think.
Yeah, I could fit like probably 7 behind me, maybe 6, which would look a lot nicer, and the depth wouldn't be so bad. I feel like I'd have more room to breathe.
I agree, and once again, it's easier to highlight certain pieces because like I like this style.
Mm-hmm.
But some of the presence of a figure kind of gets lost, especially when you have quite a lot of figures.
Yeah, all jammed in one. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I have like a DTOFs right here, 2 of them. But if I put like my DF-120s, they're too long for this space. If I had that, it would hit my door. I wish I would have got custom pieces that I could just put 3 module cases right here for bigger IPs, and then the DTOFs behind me.
That would have been cool.
Yeah. Let's see what people are saying. Let's see.
So you're getting this tomorrow, Joey?
Yeah, I'll probably 100% pre-order this.
Nice.
Mia, look at his profile picture. Not really a Harry Potter fan, but if I was, I would cop this guy for sure. See, like even people that are not Harry Potter fans kind of notice that this is really big for Harry Potter. I'm deeply torn. I love Snape, but I feel like I need to get it. But in our prices, though, yeah, that is true. Look, I don't know how much this guy would be, though. I'll wait to see that.
I'd be really curious about that. Mm-hmm. I'd be really curious about the price for this, especially since it doesn't come with as much as like the other ones from the Harry Potter line.
Do you think the licensing fee for this might be really expensive, though?
That's what I'm wondering, because wasn't Harry like 600 or something, or 4?
I think mid 4s.
Yeah,
5-4.
That's not bad.
Also, Curtis is making a good point. He needs a table to hold all the potions and stuff.
It doesn't come with a table.
It should. This is all. It looks like this is all the accessories, but I'm sure they'll add. Sometimes InArt will add that accessory in there.
Yeah.
I was just like immediate drop.
Jesus Christ! What do you? Yeah, that pissed me off.
I'm waiting to see their next DC piece. To be honest, yeah, that's true too. Yeah.
Let's go, baby!
TVS Batman, bro. That's what I'm waiting for.
And I don't
give me that.
I also 4 years to drop, but yeah.
I also need a Wonder Woman for the collection too.
Yeah, that's gonna be great. You don't have a Wonder Woman, huh?
I don't, because my favorite Wonder Woman is the WB 100 and then the training version. Both aren't relatively cheap, and I'm just gonna wait for InArt at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Moose got the Harry and Ron, and he's getting Snape and waiting for that Hermione.
That's gonna be nice, bro.
That is a Voldy, Snape, Lucius. Yeah. Were you ordering this? Probably a kit.
Not anymore, right?
Not anymore, bro.
You can't.
No,
bruh.
he stopped US.
You can't US
Well, this ain't
pre-order
gonna.
anything.
You can't even pre-order in the
You
US.
can't, bro. Nothing.
Man, me and him.
Everything but US, bro.
Hey, you can use old spec fiction.
Yeah, I'm good. Oh no, you can order directly from InArt. I forgot. Never mind. I'm gonna order directly from InArt.
I heard there was a company, Toys Wonderland, still around. I don't know,
We could do
try
that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this rooted or is there a sculpted version? I think it's just the rooted version of this.
Just rooted for now, I think.
Yeah. Harry was $589 for the premium shipped by Kit pre-tariffs.
You called it, Joey.
I told you it was like $600 at one point. I was like, and we're like, dang.
Crazy. I don't know how much I paid for InArt Superman. Was he that expensive?
No, he was like $3 something. No,
I was like InArt felt. I was like InArt Superman felt cheap.
Plus, like even like InArt Superman now,
Bro. I'm not gonna lie, Snape's holding like a sample cologne right there, bro. Like that's like one of those little sample colognes you get at Macy's. It's the polo black in the mini version.
We're saying you can't order from InArt in the US. I thought they do InArt direct, or is it not for Harry Potter? I don't know. I thought you can do InArt because people did it for what's his name, or is it just not Harry Potter? They did it for Paul Atreides InArt direct, didn't they?
I don't know. I haven't pre-ordered an InArt figure yet.
Certain franchises, certain restrictions, I think, to certain countries.
Okay, yeah, maybe the IP for this one isn't there. Okay,
I bought my InArt pieces secondhand.
See, I was so close. You see that?
Yeah,
I was so close.
Not for Harry Potter shit. Okay, thank you, Coker. Appreciate you. Well, then I don't know. Maybe I'm screwed. Dune was global. Okay, well, dang. Well, I guess I'm screwed because I don't trust really anybody else. Maybe Pop Collectibles, but I don't know. But that's another can of worms I don't want to get into.
We have options.
Yeah,
we have options.
Kind of off topic, but what are we thinking about? Gypsy Danger, Mecha, and Infant.
I haven't seen that.
I haven't either
seen the actual figure, but that sounds badass. I'm about to look it up.
Is that Pacific Rim? That's Pacific Rim.
Yeah, that's Pacific Rim. Yeah,
dude. I actually like I like Pacific Rim, and I even kind of like the second movie, even though I saw the second one time. I had fun with it.
Those
Collector
suits are cool.
Saying this is 416 Eclectic. If it is, that's that's about what I thought it probably would be.
Let's see.
What happened? The tariffs.
That looks cool.
Yeah, I gotta add $1,500 in tariffs. That's what it always sounds like.
145% right now.
So that means I gotta pay $800.
No, it'd be double the price.
Oh, yeah.
100%. It's double plus 45%. So it's like, yeah.
I think I'm good. I told you guys I got an update about my Yu-Gi-Oh bust.
Looks fire. I love Pacific Rim. Yeah, I remember seeing Pacific Rim in the theaters back in the day.
The figure looks cool. I looked it up right now.
What were we saying, Austin, about your bust?
Because you're talking about tariffs. I had to check in just to see what's going on with my bust because my tracking hasn't updated in like weeks.
Really?
It's still waiting. It arrived a few weeks ago. Still waiting to go through customs. Wow. I think I'm safe on the tariffs though, because it arrived to the port prior to the tariff implementation.
Sure.
So I think I'm safe. But also, I have no idea with this stuff, So we'll see.
That'll be interesting. Can't wait for you to get that, bro. It's gonna be so dope.
I
know. It feels like a long time coming too.
Yeah, I mean, because I'd been wanting it for a while, and then I went ahead and just bought it in December.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's not that bad then.
No. My actual wait time since buying it has not
compared to a hot toy. It's
compared to my freaking Dark Toys Grinch. I waited 2.5 years for that damn thing. It was glass.
Don't even bring it up anymore, bro. Don't do it. That's so funny.
I ended the poll for the Snape, and we got 22 votes. Drop at 54% and Cop at 45. Everything's been kind of close today, besides that Vader.
This one actually kind of surprises me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's 22 votes, most votes today.
Well, those are some hardcore collectors, some real collectors.
Snape's cool. Guys, have we all seen Thunderbolts here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen it yet? I thought you did.
I saw the new Avengers. I
didn't see that.
I must say we talked about this.
Got me good. Holy crap!
Wait, Joey, with this one, can we give our thoughts about the movie first?
Yeah.
And then touch on the figures.
Yeah. Whoever wants to go first.
He dips as soon as he says that. All right.
You can go, Carlos.
Yeah, man. So this is one of those movies that I didn't go in like expecting it was gonna be like amazing, or I don't know. I just went in there just casually to enjoy the movie, and I think it surprised me the most out of all the movies that I've seen in quite a bit. I think, especially with the track record that we've had with Marvel, this definitely was that standout piece in this Phase 5, I believe. I really was fond of the message that they were putting out for the whole mental health part. I think it was a good way to send the message.
Meow said be light on spoilers, so we'll be light on spoilers.
So the message for it was really great. I think that they divided the amount of screen time and like moments for each character pretty good. I feel like they did focus on Yelena, and I mean basically it was a Yelena movie for the most part.
I feel like that too.
But I still think that Bucky showed up in the coolest scenes. I feel like he was still the coolest one out of all of them. But yeah, man, we really enjoyed this movie a lot. I kind of want to go back and see it. I know for sure, like once it releases on what's it called? What do they call it now? Blu-ray? I don't even know what's out anymore. I'll probably still buy that, the Steelbook.
You'll buy the Steelbook?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. I still collect. I'm an OG.
Yeah, if I love a movie, I'm gonna buy it Steelbook probably.
Yeah, man, this was a fun watch, man. And the rewatchability for this was pretty good too.
Yeah, it was.
Couple things that I didn't like, don't want to get heavily into it, but couple of things that I didn't like. Action was dope though.
Yeah, I'm not far off from you guys. I left the theater and I enjoyed the movie. Like, it's kind of like what Carlos said. I went in with not low expectations. I actually had no expectations for this movie. I kind of called that this was gonna be like a sleeper hit. I give it like a good solid 7, and I want to avoid some spoilers, but there's a few issues I had with this movie. A few issues around a couple characters.
Consequences.
That's a good way to put it too. I had an issue with that. It was fun though. I think for me, one of the most impressive things about this, I thought the last Captain America movie was not good. It was not good.
Compared to this,
it was okay.
I didn't think it was good. It was too choppy. Even now, I'm like, dude, I don't know what that movie was even about at this point. This one actually felt cohesive from pretty much beginning to end. It didn't feel chopped to hell. The small amount of action that we got was actually pretty good action. Once again, it wasn't really chopped like in the Captain America one. Each of the fight scenes was it was cut. Like you'd have a little action scene that was cut and you'd get a different angle, and it kept doing that. This one was quite a bit better. It was enjoyable, man. It was enjoyable. I left and I had a lot of fun conversations with my girlfriend and my buddy. There's a lot of good positives.
Yeah.
Quite a bit of negatives. But this would not be a movie that I skip on a binge, which is that's a positive thing.
One thing that I felt though was that when this movie started, it felt very different from the rest of the movie too. I don't know if it was just the Yelena like story part of it, but I feel like when this movie started, it felt like the original Marvel movies, like the Captain America movies when they start off. And I feel like it changed to like an Avengers tone as it was going, but I did get a different vibe at the beginning, and I was enjoying that vibe. I enjoyed the way that this movie ended, like with everybody, working, as a team. But I feel like the tone of the movie changed a lot. But I did kind of like that seriousness at the beginning. That seriousness at the beginning was pretty cool. I wish we could have gotten a little bit more, especially obviously, I feel like. What do y'all feel about them like saying this is the new Avengers afterwards? Like some people are saying like they were waiting to see how like the reviews were coming in before announcing that.
It was just a joke.
Like,
are you talking about the marketing for it?
Yeah, like remember like they did this similar to that Harley Quinn movie. There was a Harley Quinn movie and they rebranded it like halfway through the thing because it wasn't like capturing
Marvel's done this several times. So like even with the Captain America one, granted that had so many reshoots, it went through a few different name changes. The last one was Brave New World. I think the one before that was New World Order.
Yeah.
And Agatha went through several name changes. So I think this one's quite a bit different because this one, once again,
those were like in pre-production. Right.
Even post. Yeah. This one felt cohesive with the storyline, and the title I feel like was even planned too, because they kept it Thunderbolts in the asterisk the entire time. So I actually like the fact that it feels like they had an action plan for this, and they didn't pivot due to XYZ factors. They just went according to plan, which actually felt nice. I don't think it's really a spoiler at all.
No, I mean it's already out in the
they already have
posters and stuff. Like,
or they even posted it like.
No, that's what I mean. I don't think it's really a spoiler like on Marvel's part. I thought it was kind of clever, but granted, I do think the time frame because it was only less than a week when they did it.
I don't know. It's probably 2 weeks now. I don't even know. Maybe I don't even know.
I thought that was pretty quick draw of the trigger. Maybe week 2 to 3 makes sense because they typically have a large drop off at the box office.
Yeah, but like to be fair, like do these really feel like Avengers to you? Like
that's why I don't know if it's like I think it's a joke. I thought
I don't think it's a joke. I don't want to get too much spoilers. But like Captain America's been out for quite a while, so we'll touch on that. The Avengers are not assembled right now. Like that movie ended with Sam being tasked to form the Avengers. So like this kind of makes sense to me with the goals of a certain character in this movie. Yeah.
I mean, and I don't think it's a spoiler either because I saw like in the theaters they're actually taping the new brand on the actual posters in the theaters. So that too.
Yeah.
Doing that.
One thing that I do feel a little bit like, I don't know, personally, like disappointed with, I guess, is because in the comics, the Thunderbolts is ran by Zemo, and I love Zemo, man. I love Zemo in the MCU, and it would have been so dope to have him here. I don't know how well he would have fit with this team, but man, I thought it would have been really cool to have him back because that dude's a great actor, and then obviously, he's a badass, man. He took down the Avengers, basically,
Yeah, I think the only person on this team from like the original Thunderbolts was Taskmaster. I guess Bucky. I think maybe.
Yeah, I think Bucky.
I don't know Thunderbolts super well.
Out of all these figures, what figure would you want the most?
Yelena. That one's an easy one.
Out of the ones that I see.
Yes, you have to go by the ones you see.
It has to be a well done hair sculpt on Yelena from a specific scene. I feel like there was a specific scene, not a spoiler or anything, but her hair just looked really cool in that scene.
I know what you're talking about.
It looked really good. So I think there it would be cool. I just feel like, it sucks because at this point, I wouldn't cop any of these, knowing that that they're probably gonna come back in the future. You know what I mean? Or the ones that are gonna come back, or even I feel like the ones that I really want. I feel like I'd want a U.S. agent or what's his name now?
John Walker.
Yeah, John Walker. He's cool. I like him.
What's his like nickname now? U.S. agent. What's his?
That's
what's
what
his,
I would
like,
call him, U.S. agent.
He's still U.S. agent.
okay,
John Walker
yeah.
is actually I loved him.
Like that's the one I would pop out of all of them. I feel like Sentry, I'm still not like, you know, like there's some things I didn't like about Sentry still, but
I feel like these are some of the old figures too that we're seeing.
yeah, 100%. That's Bucky from the Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yeah,
that's for
That
sure.
Taskmaster is 100% the Black Widow Taskmaster. This Red Guardian is definitely the Toys R Us one.
Look, John Walker is actually one of my favorite characters in this. And one of my issues I don't want to get into because spoilers is actually revolves around his character and the treatment of the character. But Yelena's a pretty easy one for me because I enjoyed her in this. But that was like Rachel's favorite character from this movie. So,
dude, the original draft for this had John Walker as the primary villain of the Thunderbolts. That would have been such a different movie, and I'm glad that they didn't go that way.
I'm so glad they did not go that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Zemo could have been a really fun if they were to like take him out of that that buddy hero role that he kind of had in like Falcon Winter Soldier and kind of made him more of the villain. That would have been really cool. He would have had a personality against this.
Yeah. Definitely.
No. I think I'd
Joey,
want...
who would you get? Yeah, that's
Yeah, Yelena.
Why?
I mean, if it's the only one we show, but if it's the ones that we're not showing, I would get a John Walker instead.
The only way I'm getting Red Guardian is with a 1/6 limo. That's it.
Oh my god.
Bro, or a Bucky. I'd get that Bucky if he came with the glasses and a motorcycle.
Dang.
Dude, did you get T2 vibes off of that scene?
I was gonna send y'all that fucking picture. I was gonna send y'all that picture, and I didn't.
That's probably what it was meant to do too.
That's 100%. What I was picking up. That's kind of what I was picking up. That was a good action scene.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure some people got butthurt seeing that.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. See that?
Oh yeah, they did that for sure. Yeah.
I like that he brought the Winter Soldier gun back. I thought that was so cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so go back to like talking about the teas. Are they going to actually make?
I don't think so.
Let's ask two questions. Are they going to make the characters that we see?
I'd say we get Yelena and Red Guardian. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say if we get anybody, it'd be Yelena and Red Guardian.
So really, no shot of the entire team up.
No,
I would say no. Knowing Hot Toys now,
bro. If we haven't gotten the Deadpool figures,
Drax, bro, Drax.
Yeah, Drax too.
Sheesh.
Right?
I think I don't know.
There's no way we're getting. There's no way. If we got the whole team, bro, this would be like a left. But I see these sitting on the shelf forever because Doomsday's coming up.
100%. In the fact that this still like the movie itself still hasn't been a success, you know.
You already know they're gonna get new costumes in the new movie. Like you know this, bro. You know this.
Also, the prior figures didn't sell well. Besides, like Bucky's,
even Bucky's sad. Even Bucky's sad.
Yeah, Taskmaster's probably still up.
I think it's very cheap.
Taskmaster is actually a great figure, is what I've heard for posing. Yeah. It's really awesome. I've always wanted to cop it just because it's a comic book villain for even Spidey at times. So. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Ghost would be cool if it actually phased, but no.
Oh my god, he wanted to do everything.
You know what? After everything we talked about, that was the first time someone mentioned Ghost.
Right.
Bro,
that tells you a lot.
Yeah.
All right, I think we got one more figure to talk about. Last figure is going to be this guy right here. Oh my goodness.
Well, he looks beautiful.
He does. He looks good.
The figure looks incredible, man. Just looks like an old man though. Like
no. So do you think this will? For one, I guess has this waitlisted? I don't know. It's been a long time.
Yeah, I think it did.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, that makes sense. Indiana Jones is a very popular line. I know most people want like a younger indie, not an older one.
That's what I'd
They
want.
probably didn't make that many.
But to be fair, dude, no matter what, I think this is going to sell really well, even on the secondary market. Only because people are going to use this, whether they keep the sculpt or not. Sculpt looks great. This is a great base to even have a younger indie. If you were to do like a
100%. Yeah.
Because the diorama is pretty great. Comes with great accessories.
Oh, dude, that
The
diorama.
diorama's amazing. Let me go to it.
Yeah. Dude, I was looking at that and I was like, dude, you could put Jack Sparrow on there.
Yeah,
Look at
You
that,
could put so many characters on that.
I think the jacket's genuine leather as well.
Dude, this has been a long time. When
Right.
this was announced, I streamed with Fab's figures. Like it's been
Yeah.
a long time.
You know who you could put on this probably? You could probably put take away the I mean it's gonna be a little bit different, but take away the hat. Obviously, you could probably put a Steve Rogers head sculpt on there and give him that old school vibe. You know what I mean?
I think Han Solo could do pretty okay too.
I like that the
Solo.
light lights up.
Oh, that's cool. That's neat. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
So this is a drop for me, but I guess it's waitlisted. So regardless, this would be one of those characters I would want to buy if I still had DTOFs. Joey, do you know what I mean by that? This would be
Yeah,
a really
But
good.
it would be hard to display the base on there with him though.
Yeah, and he just the appeal wouldn't be the same next to a bunch of random assortment of pieces.
Yeah.
Either.
Mhm.
It's
We had
dope.
we got Miguel joining us. What is up, Miguel?
What else?
Quick Quest 101.
What's up, dude?
Check out his channel, guy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Fireman. What? Austin? A drop from Austin? Yeah, drop from Austin.
Yeah,
That's like his first drop.
All right.
which is nice because once again, Foot's been off that accelerator on I'm buying a bunch of this stuff, but
Mhm.
this is great, man. This is a really nice one. And granted, I'm not even the biggest Indiana Jones fan. I would say I'm pretty casual with it,
Mhm.
but this would be really fun to have just for the sake of pop culture.
Yeah, if you had a lot of pop culture stuff in there, I could see you buying this.
It's cool though.
It is cool. It's something I'm getting but
Well, what do you think the split's going to be with the copper drop?
I don't know. We'll leave it on to the end of the show, and we'll leave it at that. Right now, we have 13 votes. So, if you guys want to vote, if you would copper drop this, let us know. I ordered Old Man Indiana Jones figure, and I don't know what else.
And he'll love it. I think that's what it meant.
I think so. Yeah, I think that is what he meant. And I'll order Old Man Indy, and I will display him with Old Man Solo. That'd be cool.
Oh,
That'd be a good pair up.
Are my pop culture comments getting? I don't think anybody's deleting anything.
Does Joey have beef with pop culture?
I don't even touch anything over here.
Whatever. I hear him spamming delete.
I never delete comments. Where I'm looking for him. I don't see him.
I don't know.
So Rins just sent me the John Wick J&D Studios. I think it's a leak. I haven't clicked on the real.
No, it wouldn't be a leak because it's from. I think he's.
Well, I don't mean an actual leak. I don't know if it's an actual confirmed announcement or just a brief viewing of what it could be. You know,
through it.
a little tease.
Yeah, I think it's a tease. Yeah, it's just a tease. Would y'all get a J&D?
No, not at all.
It would have to be fucking insane and affordable.
J&D is not affordable.
Then there you go.
Yeah, that's the thing with J&D. I guess typically really well made figures, but very, very premium price tag for them being well made. So for me, it'd be the point of diminishing returns for something like that. I wouldn't get enough value out of paying for something like that. I'd rather just stick with the Hot Toys.
Yeah, Hot Toys is good enough for me.
Yeah, would you paying a few $100 extra, would you get that kind of value back out of it, Carlos, or no?
I mean, if it walks around and shoots, maybe. But other than that, I don't think so. Yeah,
Hey,
I
also,
mean, no.
Meow ask, wait, why are we mad with pop culture? No, I'll just joke you.
It was a joke. It was a joke.
Oh yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know why it's getting deleted. You can post it again. Snape is available to pre-order at Pop Culture. Is that what you're saying? Yeah.
Well, that's reliable. Pop culture's great.
Pop Culture is really good. They're a little slow.
I always get good deals from them though.
Yeah.
I think I got
Yeah.
Loki for like 160.
Oh, 378. Not bad.
My Infinity
378 is not
War, my Infinity fucking Ultron for like 200. Like, I don't know what else I've gotten from there. It's pretty cheap.
I think I've gotten like a dozen figures from them, and they're typically the best shipped place.
Yeah, they ship it beautifully. The only thing I
Yeah.
don't like is that you have to sign for their figures.
Oh, I never had to.
I never have to sign.
I have to.
Mhm.
I don't
You
know.
probably
get that
have the
premium shipping. You get that premium.
yeah. He
That's
probably
fine.
does that like sign for check-in and stuff.
Rin said he won. He always, if he beats me to an announcement, he says he won. So thank you, Rins, for the 15 months. Appreciate you. I can get Spider-Man homemade suit for like $100 from them, bro. Yeah, they are. I got that. That's what I got that that Iron Man 2 race suit from. Is that one?
Nice.
I don't have that homemade suit for $100.
Sure.
I would buy it. I
Right.
like the homemade suit.
Yeah, I did too. I think it's pretty cool.
The homemade
yeah.
suit? I don't even know which one that is. Oh,
Isn't that the baggy one? The baggy one, right?
Tom Holland one.
Yeah.
I have that one, I think.
I think you do.
Never had a sign from it. Okay, I don't know why mine. Whenever I'm not there, they literally bring it to the post office and they leave me a little thing saying I should have been there. I'm like,
Oh, dude, that annoys the hell out of
I
me.
hate when that happens. Man.
They just make you go to it, bro.
Because you got to go to the post office the next day. You can't go the same day.
Is that like a Dallas thing, you think?
I don't know.
Could be.
It always happens with pop culture.
Huh.
They had new uniforms on. Oh, okay. On the end of this movie.
Oh, El Walker.
For what? What movie?
Spoilers, baby. Spoilers.
I don't think that's spoiler.
I think so.
I don't know. We're talking about Indiana Jones. Anyways, let me see. I think that's it for this one. Let me see where the thing ended. Hold on. So I ended the poll 15 votes. So we do have 64% drop on the Indiana Jones and 35% cop. That was actually 17.
Damn. It's not bad.
I have to sign for their deliveries and had to pick it up at the post office studio. Yeah, I don't know why. It's weird.
That's
Never had to.
wild. That's
That did
wild.
happen to me, but it might be USPS thing. Yeah.
It's crazy. Like, I'd like to go see their store in person. They always like I've seen videos of their store and they always have figures displayed and stuff like that. It looks pretty cool.
Zio, you got Moose asking, please clarify. Kit said he stopped slipping for 2 weeks, which has passed. What's going on now?
Oh, I don't know, bro. Every
remember
time I go on Kit, it just says not US, not US. every time I see a post by him, it says not US, not US. So I'm not too sure. I haven't reached out or anything. I know I have a couple pre-orders with him, but whatever, man. Whatever. Time will pass or whatever. You know, we'll do whatever we need to do.
Yeah.
Import them. Become pirates.
That was all I had for Copper Drop this week, y'all. That was all
Nice.
I had. What's going on with you, Austin? You got anything coming
What
up?
is going on with you, Austin?
I'm ready to hear what
Inform us. I thought he was
he's
working
been
on
posting.
a vlog. He said he was going to work on a vlog.
posting,
I
though.
don't know if I said I was working on a vlog, but I posted a couple times this week, man.
I saw that.
It's been nice kind of getting back in the groove. I was telling the guys, meeting up with them the other week, kind of like,
It boosted
kind of
it a
made
little
this,
bit.
kind of made this quite a bit more fun,
Mhm.
kind of, I guess, not just the hobby, but I guess like the social media portion of it. I kind of go through these like ebbs and flows.
Yeah.
And I've been, I guess, not at a down point, but kind of like a point where I've enjoyed not posting content and just I don't know. Enjoy doing
too much
content.
sometimes.
Consuming content.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, yeah. But yeah, since after hanging out with you guys, that was fun. Kind of like spurred that fire again. So started opening up some figures, cleaned up the room, and yeah, this has been fun again. And of course, Copper Drop's always fantastic.
Yeah, it's always fun to catch up at least once a week, maybe skip a week or something.
Yeah, but nothing relatively new. Like tomorrow, got a date night with Rachel.
Y'all been doing that every Friday, right?
Every Friday, man. Been playing pool.
Yeah, I saw that.
Fun. We've been doing we've been going to this random bar.
Mm-hmm.
We've been playing 10 rounds of pool, and loser has to buy dinner.
I heard you almost fought somebody.
So you've been losing 10 rounds of every weekend, or what?
Look, not to talk shit since she's not here to defend herself. I whooped her ass last week, man. 7-3.
God dang.
7-3.
I don't know, but I remember Austin messaging us, "Yo, can you sell me $10, bro? I just lost again."
But we have this vacation coming up, so Friday night after pool, that's our cheat night,
Yeah.
So it's I don't know, it's a lot of fun, man, because she's really good at pool. So the times I win, I really have to try and enjoy it.
Look at Mike being sweet. Man, I really hope to hang out with you guys again. I'll never forget that weekend. I know I won't either. It was really fun. It was.
A great weekend, man.
It was the best.
Rachel loved you, Mike. Rachel loved you.
Yeah.
You're great.
Yeah, appreciate you, Mike.
But I mean, what are you guys opening up soon? Because for me, my game plan this weekend is so I got you guys can't see it. I got this display kind of done. It's filled with figures, but I may move some stuff around. But I really want to open up my Power Ranger figures this weekend because I've been talking about opening those up for a year now. So I think this is the weekend, boys. I think it's the weekend.
It's about time, bro. It's about time. You gotta catch up now. You've been slacking.
Yeah, you know what? It's you and AJ. I've been seeing him post all his Rangers and stuff. So
we saw that, Yomo. I didn't pull it up, but I want to see the actual figure. But yeah, we saw that it got teased.
You get some more figures is what we need.
Mr. Freeze, Zio.
I got a picture. I got a picture for tomorrow. I got a picture for tomorrow.
That's fire. I'm not gonna lie, that's fire.
In honor of the dual disc that Joey made, help make and actually customize the whole way for us, man. Yeah, so shout out to Joey. He did something incredible, and he came out with these dual disc. He collabed with Sax Wonderland, right?
Yeah.
And they came out fantastic. Joey did all the paint apps, and dude,
as good as I could.
Yeah, man, and they came out really great. And so I was like, let me finally shoot this dual disc. And I was just like, I had no idea what I was gonna do. And then I was like, we'll see tomorrow. Did
you attach it the way I said?
No, fuck no. I got here and I was like, how the fuck did you say it? I just blew tech.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not.
It works so good. It works so good.
Okay,
too.
good.
Yeah. I know. I got it and I was like, what did Joey say to do again? Because I remember you said trim it to whatever I needed, and I was like, I'm just gonna blue tack it.
Yeah, blue tack's probably easiest.
Yeah.
So Zio's gonna have a dope shot tomorrow. I will not be doing that now. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it for what figure, but not gonna follow him up. For me, the coolest thing about that is the fact, one, I love Yu-Gi-Oh! That's also how me and Zio I think that was the first time we met. That was one of those things that we bonded over.
I remember that.
I remember vlogging and we're just organically kind of came up and we just
we need to play a Yu-Gi-Oh match is what we need to do. That's what we need to do one day.
We gotta download that mobile game.
Yeah, we gotta do it. Now I think in person would be cool, so we can show Joey how to do it.
They have Yu-Gi-Oh matches here at that comic book place that I brought y'all to. One of them.
Joey, I want you to know if you guys want to plan a trip. So of course we see each other a couple times a year, so I'm sure it'll happen later. But if you guys want to do a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament, dude, I would have so much fun doing that. Either people would really like me or they would really dislike me in the tournament. So that could be a fun thing to vlog.
You know who does those tournaments? Steve Bateman that was in here. He does those tournaments.
Really?
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments?
Yeah, he goes to the tournaments and stuff. Well, he used to.
That's awesome.
Not too long ago. Last one he went to, I think, was.
That's actually really cool, man. That's
Yeah.
actually really cool. Yeah, I haven't. I my brother and I used to play. We haven't played in a long time, but when I did play him, I still got it, bro. Still got it.
Look, I gotta buy it. Like I gotta buy a deck for my dust. You know.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah,
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
You gotta get a Dark Magician to go on
So,
there.
I have a few cards that'll be specifically on the dual disc itself, and then you can hold, like Yugi can hold some cards as well, and I get some like special edition ones sent to me. So.
Will you have Blue Eyes on there?
Staple, you gotta have that.
Yeah.
Chicken Gods, yeah.
Blue
And then
Eyes,
Exodia
Dark
in his
Magician.
hand.
I feel like you gotta have Dark Magician Girl too.
Dark Magician Girl's a great one.
I'd
I know
have-
for a fact it'll be Exodia in his hand, Egyptian God cards
Summon
on
Skull.
the dual death disc.
Oh, Summer
and
School. Damn, Joey knows about that. What?
Dark-
Yeah.
Hey,
I know about it.
you know the great thing about Summon Skull? Same amount of attack points, one less sacrifice.
Yeah, I know, and it makes no sense because he didn't use them like that.
Oh man, I know.
I remember Magical Hats as well. That one was cool.
That was cool. I know he had like his staple cards, like Celtic Guardian, the Stone Soldier,
Cursed Dragon.
Gaia the Fierce Knight.
Yeah. So also don't forget in season 2 when he battled Arcane. And he was the one who had the other Dark Magician.
The red Dark Magician. Yeah.
That was our first appearance of Dark Magician Girl, I think.
I think it was. Yeah. Who else was on there? There was a couple other. Slifer's my guy though, man. For me, Slifer, that's my card right there. Like the one card of all of them, it's Slifer. What would that be for you? Would it be Dark Magician, Exodia? Like where do you stand?
I'll tell you, man, I don't. I'm really bad about having like favorites or choosing stuff like that. But I will say the that match with where I'm forgetting the character's name. It was the guy that Merrick was controlling.
Was against the Slifer, right?
Yeah, that's like a standout match to me.
Yeah, that's my favorite all time. That's one of my all. I think it might be my all time, if not one of my all times.
That's such a good match, man.
What's his name? Was his name Strings?
Oh, could be. I remember it vividly what he looks like, bald head and everything else.
Yeah.
Oh, you opened it, Joey.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
When's the custom head skull coming in?
A couple weeks, I think. This is one of the coolest. Like any pose you get him in, it actually looks like he's like. It's not hard to pose him, making him look like he's shooting webs and stuff.
Wow, fake collector, 1/12 scale, huh?
All right. This is the only figure that I would get in 112. I swear, I'm like obsessed with fucking Raimi's Spider-Man.
Is this gonna be one of the figures that like just stay on your desk and you just kind of?
Yeah, I had him up here just chilling, like sitting on the light above here.
Yeah, his name was Strings, bro. Strings.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. This guy.
Yeah.
That guy.
Blurry, but I see him. What the hell? I remembered Arcane, but not this guy. What the hell?
Well, it's because Arcane was a little bit more like he looked more iconic, I guess.
Yeah, he had a look.
Merrick was cool though as a villain. Like Pegasus had character, like the flamboyant kind of style, but Merrick was the guy.
There's a guy that I watch on TikTok, and he goes live, and he does a lot of impressions, and he does that Pegasus dude.
Give us your best Pegasus voice, Joey.
Hell no.
I don't even remember what Maximilian Pegasus. I don't think I even remember what he says in there. Yugi boy. He used to say Yugi boy.
Yeah.
Yugi boy. So that's what I call my brother. I'm like, what's up, Yugi boy? But yeah, that's about it. That's all I remember.
Speaking of one, so the only one I would get is the Mafex Magneto, number 179.
You know who I still have? I have the Mafex symbiote Spidey from the comic book one. That's a badass one, and it's still sealed.
Hold on, I think I got a couple.
Yeah, this is a Mafex right here. This one was pretty cool. This is pretty cool though, man. I didn't know they had all these interchangeable hands and
Bro, you've been slacking, man.
Oh, man, that's cool. And
I,
he's very articulated.
I don't know where they're at. I have a Mayfax, Miles Morales, and then a Spider-Gwen, I think.
Bro, I had those and the Sentinel versions, and the Sentinel versions were cleaner. Have you look at the Sentinel Miles when you get a chance? That one's really dope. That one's.
I think I offered to give these to you.
Yes, you did, but I already had them. Yeah. I think I gave them away to Juan's son.
Oh, you want these next time I see you?
No, it's okay, bro. I don't have space. I don't have space. There's some badass figures too. I appreciate it though. See, this is Austin being a kind guy, man. Y'all don't see this behind the scenes, but he's always offering me a lot of stuff.
I think that's the great thing about all of us, man.
Where's that Arthur Fleck? Is it in your collection yet?
Yeah, dude, right over here.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He's pointing at the floor in the corner.
Hold on. The display's not on, but it's in there.
That's fire. That's fire.
L. Walker said he just left Kit's website and still not shipping to the U.S. For now, but you can still you can still pre-order. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna just pre-order with him.
Yo, L. Walker said he's gonna have some do-back photos this week.
Oh, that's gonna be cool.
Okay.
That's I'll tell you this. There's not many things that I say like grail, you know, because I don't know. Though that's for sure a grail I want at some point.
It's like a small dog.
Dude, it's massive, man. I don't know what I would do with it, but I really want one.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going fishing tomorrow, so I think I'm gonna actually try to do a GoPro. It'll be fun just to see what happens.
Yeah, man. I remember you.
We're gonna finally see evidence of Joy buying the fish at HEB.
No.
Taking it to the lake.
No one eats what I catch.
No, we're gonna see him noodle.
Yeah.
Nah.
He's gonna be like, yeah, I lost the GoPro in the lake. You know, that's cool.
I guess we'll just end it there, guys. So if you guys want to hit the like button on the way out, 34 of y'all, hit the like button. If you want to be a channel member, you can. Remember, channel members, if you are a year, I think there's a few people that I haven't sent. I haven't even been keeping track of people that have been a year. Some people deny it, and then some people want it. But this is a little coin. If you are a year Collector Joey member, you will get your badge on a token right here. So that's awesome. I'll send it to you for free, of course. And we do giveaways here. So if you win a giveaway, and I think I'm going to take off the names every single time. So if you won, you're not on there, so you can't win again until, we kind of cycle through everybody. So eventually your kind of membership will be eventually worth it, from like Sideshow gift card or something like that. So pretty cool. Hot Toys just you motherfucker.
I know, dude. He just got me.
Me too. You fucker. Good night, Valkyrie. See you later. But yeah, so if you guys ever want to be a channel member, if you're watching on the replay, if you want to be a channel member, that'd be fun. Just hit the like button. That's all I really need, and so we can have more people on here. But anyways, guys, we will see y'all on the next one. Peace.
Bye, guys.
Bye.